Hi Capricorn, this is Jess with your June 2020 general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Capricorn, I don't know why I'm thinking Gemini, but this is for Capricorn. Capricorn, some of you are really thinking about money. You could be stressed out and worried a lot about money. Now you're thinking about the times, the things that, the deals you passed up, the opportunities that you could have had. Be careful because you may run down a rabbit hole thinking too negatively about coulda, woulda, shouldas. You are waiting for particular monies or what your next moves are going to be, but you do have some irons in the fire. So you are feeling very confident about either the work that you do, like my job is stable. I just signed a contract, or I know that my job is pretty stable for now. And that's good, but you are kind of worrying. There could have been some fallout. For some of you, there could be fallout. For others of you, meaning you could have lost your job. You're not working. But if that is the case, you do have someone in your life who is helping you pick up the pieces. You also may feel very confident about potential new job or opportunity that could be coming your way now. This may have taken a very long time for you to finally get the yes or no from them, and it is a process. I do feel when it comes to work and career, be very conscious, because I feel that some of you Capricorns, you may think it's going to go one way and then it changes on a dime. So something is going to change. Even while you're going through it, it seems like it's changing a bit, or you can't rest your hat on it. So you don't want to just say yes, it's a go, because everything seems to still be up in the air. And some of you may be going back and fixing your resume, or going back and taking care of anything that you feel like, oh, this may come back to haunt me. So you may feel like something is going to come back to haunt you, and you're trying to fix it, but you're not sure if that's going to do the trick. And whatever this is, like if you're meeting with people, that sort of thing, one-to-one relationships, you're signing a contract, you're being offered something, it goes well, but then something kind of goes awry. And it could be, having to wait, or it not working out completely. I feel like it's more of a having to wait, because it looks like this is a very difficult energy this week. This week is difficult energy. It's a T square. It's a lunar eclipse. So something that you probably didn't want people to know or didn't expect to happen is going to happen, because it's in your 12th house, Sagittarius. But then it kind of, whatever this is, even if it's like a short-term frustration, stress, worry, or even, I don't want to say that, it's going to work out, okay? It's going to kind of work itself out. You're going to get some good news, possibly, like I said, the end of this week is what I'm seeing for signs going into next week. So this energy, just take it as best you can. I feel like a lot of you have family members or friends or people around you, and that makes whatever you're going through better, easier. Some of you could be resting and have taken a lot of time to rest. And then, over this holiday season, you may have really had a good time or enjoyed people, went out and about, and kind of didn't overthink anything. That's ending. You are back to overthinking and being about your money and being about, your stability and your growth, and how do you align yourself with the right people and situations so that you can ultimately accomplish your objectives and your goals. And again, when it comes to career matters, you may find that to be a bit challenging. If you work on your own and you have some form of a brand, or you do work outside of the home, you're getting back to it. And I mean big time. And you may definitely see your business or work that you do from home, you may see a uptick in that, and things pick up for you. So that's really, really good. Money is coming in, but it may be a bit slow, as I said, and there's a decision that you need to make, and you're not necessarily too sure about what do you do, but either you're going to make it or a decision is going to be made for you. But it looks like it's going to be, whatever this is, it's almost like you realize it. I said this to you the last time. You realize what you need to do. And it is more of this realizing what you need to do. And you may not, in the end of it all, you may not have anyone to do it with. You may have to just do it on your own. If you do something with another person, that may be coming to an end, or that may be temporarily off the table. Okay. And you have to do it on your own, but you really can. And that may be part of your stress and your strife, that I'm not gonna be, I always do it with this person, and now you have to kind of do it on your own. Um, and again, try not to put too much emotion into the what ifs and too much focusing on one thing, because you can miss opportunities around you for some of you. And I just want to say, watch out for people, Capricorn, particularly in your work sector. I feel family is great. They're cool. Your home life is all right. Either you are a very stable force in someone's life or they are for you. And you kind of know how to balance out the energies in your home life. Like, okay, yeah, we could play for a while. There's a time and place for everything, right? And you may have just let yourself go, and now it's back to the reality of things. Also, budgeting. I think you guys are going to be really budgeting yourself really, really well. And again, if you have a very solid and stable job or career, that will continue. It's just kind of, how do you maneuver through some of the pitfalls of what we're all experiencing to some degree, right? And how do you kind of get out of it? And for some of you, you're going to realize that whoever, as I said before, whoever you've had as an ally, that may be changing, but you do discover your own strength and what you can do on your own. Now let's get into love. Singles, you have a lot going on if you're putting yourself out there. Either you're working too much, you may not be putting yourself out there. And if you are meeting a hell of a lot of people. A lot. But people who are matching your energy, and that's really, really good. The thing is that you just have a lot going on. Here, there, everywhere, a lot going on. Or you just may be talking to a lot of people and they have a lot going on. Or the person that you're actually interested in, they have a lot going on, and they may kind of give off this very aloof energy, right? They are very independent and they expect everyone to be just like them. But even if it's that, if there's a going back and forth and getting to know someone, opening yourself up, probably not having enough time to kind of really spend or get to know the person, I feel like that's kind of going to change. You're getting a bit wooed, so you may get these text messages from here and there, or a phone call, that sort of thing, from here and there. But they're not all over you. You know what I mean? And I think that that's good. And you're kind of spreading yourself around to other people is what it looks like. Or there's a lot of communication, which may slow down. The communication is heavy and hot, that's going to slow down. Something could be a crisis in your life, and it's like you are not talking. They're going to try to figure out what the hell's going on here. You may take a step back, but again, if this is something very new and fresh, they're learning you. They're learning one facet of you, which is, I'm someone who, sometimes I need to, get to myself and process things. It has nothing to do with you. And I'll be back. And I'm kind of saying that, like, I'll be back. You could be hearing from somebody from your past, absolutely, that you haven't spoken to in quite some time, that may have tried to reach out to you to no avail. Could be also you trying to reach out to someone and they've not been responding. That's going to change. I feel like there's going to be, like, you're going to find out what happened. Why didn't I hear from you? Why did you ghost me? For some of you, you will get your answers. And it's almost like closure, because I also see for some of you being able to get closure with someone, leaving on good terms, actually, and being able to say, okay, now I can move forward. I don't know about the other person, though. Your other person may have some hangups and some issues, but it looks like you'll be able to say, okay, now I can move forward. Now I can let this go. Couples. Well. Is there too many people? Three too many people in this equation here? It looks like for some of you, for some of you, there could be somebody that is there for sex. It could be somebody there that's there for more of a long-term relationship. And you're at a crossroads, and not necessarily at a crossroads, but I feel like you might get found out. So be careful if anybody is up to no good, because you're going to get found out. But it's almost like this relationship, all of this may need to come to a head, whatever the secrets are, whatever these hidden things are, because it's going to force someone to make a decision and to finally decide what they're going to do. There's not, if there's been a third party, there's not going to continue to be a third party, because someone literally is going to be at a place of, it's almost like do or die. Like, okay, the buck stops here. What are you doing? What are we going to do? Because things will come out. And if it's you, Capricorn, whoever's trying to Oh, let me explain. Well, this is not the time to take your hands off the wheel. This is the time to communicate and connect with your person, whoever this is, to connect and to really say what they want and try to work their way back into somebody's good graces. Because I see a pending breakup. You guys may be on the verge of breaking up from one another. Somebody's trying to kind of please their way back in, or still be loving and compassionate, but I feel like the other person is just letting it go and saying, I'm done. Yeah, it was good. But I know what I want. I want something real. I want a commitment. I want to move forward. And I'm tired of this 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. I want to move forward. I want to know what this is, and that's it. Now, for some of you, again, I got for Sagittarius, it could be distance. That's the problem here. Be careful if you're at a distance from your person, because you may find out that there's a whole nother person. I feel for some of you, if you're the person that the two of you have plans, you're getting married, you have more of a stronger commitment, then they're just entertaining themselves with someone. There's clearly whoever this third party energy is, one person is just being used for entertainment. That's for sure. They're being used for entertainment. They really do not get the level of attention or intention as the other person. And that's because whoever this person is that is being possibly used for entertainment, they don't take themselves very seriously. Whereas the other person takes themselves extremely seriously, and that's all you get from them. So that's the reason why things are going to come to a head pretty quickly if it hasn't already, and there's a major decision to make in this relationship. If this is not third party and it is just for the two of you to come back to a place of love and care, because again, someone could be working way too much. There could be anything going on with someone. It could be their career, anything that makes a person feel very stuck. And because they're someone who goes through their issues on their own, they may make the other person feel casted out. They may make their mate feel as though they can't help them. Their hands are tied. What do? I just want to make it better for you, but you won't let me in. So it can be that type of thing as well, to which there will be someone getting called out on that. Someone's going to get called out, and there's going to have to be a conversation between the two of you to address this big issue, the elephant that's in the room. Because you can't keep going on like this. It's not healthy, especially if it's affecting somebody's career. It's spilling over to the love relationship, and it needs to be addressed. So in the extended, we're going to look at your person. How do they feel about you? What do they want out of this relationship? How do they feel about the relationship? What are they challenged by when it comes to you? What are the secrets that they're keeping from you? What will their actions be now? And ultimately, what's going to be the outcome of your relationship? We're also going to look at Aries through Pisces. How do they feel about you? So if you're interested in that, click the link in the description box below. If you would like to share, do so in the comment section below. If you want something personal, click the link to my website. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Capricorn.